How to identify a suppressor in your life. Recognizing the people who dim your light and drain your strength. What is a suppressor? A suppressor isn't always obvious. They're not necessarily the loudest critic or the most aggressive presence in your life. Sometimes a suppressor is subtle. Their words drip with quiet disapproval. Their silences feel heavy with unspoken judgment. Their presence makes you feel smaller, less confident, unsure of yourself. A suppressor is someone who, intentionally or not, works to keep you from fully standing in your power because your growth threatens their control. Your confidence challenges their insecurity. Your joy reminds them of what they refuse to seek for themselves. Identifying these people in your life isn't about blame or revenge. It's about clarity, so you can reclaim your energy and step back into your own strength. Sign 1. You feel smaller around them. Pay attention to how you feel in their presence. Do you shrink your opinions to avoid their criticism? Do you avoid sharing your wins to protect their ego? Do you feel yourself second guessing your words, your tone, your choices? If you constantly feel less than around someone, ask yourself, is this because of something in me or something they're feeding? People who lift you up will never require you to shrink to keep the peace. Sign 2. They undermine your confidence, subtly or overtly. Suppressors rarely cheer for your growth. They might say things like, don't get ahead of yourself. That's nice, but it won't last. You're just lucky. Don't think you're better than anyone. Or they might disguise it as concern. Are you sure you can handle that? I just don't want you to be disappointed. You're being too sensitive. Over time, these comments chip away at your confidence. You start to believe you're only allowed to take up as much space as they find comfortable. Sign 3. They guilt you for having boundaries. A suppressor feels threatened by your boundaries because boundaries are a declaration of self-worth. When you start saying no, speaking up, or prioritizing your needs, they react with guilt trips or blame. Wow, I guess you don't care about me. You've really changed. I miss the old you. It must be nice to be so selfish. They may accuse you of abandoning them when really you're just reclaiming yourself. Sign 4. Their energy drains you. After spending time with them, you feel tired, emotionally heavy, doubting yourself, diminished rather than encouraged. Your nervous system knows before your mind does. Pay attention to that inner exhaustion. Sometimes the deepest fatigue comes not from doing too much, but from spending time with people who don't allow you to be fully yourself. Sign 5. They dismiss your feelings. Suppressors often dismiss or minimize your emotions to keep power over the dynamic. They may call you dramatic, sensitive, overreacting, or too emotional. This tactic isn't about your feelings. It's about invalidating your reality so you rely on theirs instead. Healthy people hold space for your feelings, even if they disagree. Suppressors erase them to maintain control. Final thoughts. Awareness is freedom. Identifying a suppressor in your life isn't about becoming bitter. It's about becoming clear. Because once you name what's happening, you regain choice. You can choose how close you let them stand, what words you internalize, whether their approval is something you still seek. Remember, you were not born to live small. You were not born to water yourself down so someone else feels comfortable. Your light isn't too bright. It's just shining in front of someone who prefers shadows. If you've recognized a suppressor in your life, Let this be your quiet reminder today. You're allowed to grow beyond them. You're allowed to outshine their limits. You are allowed to walk away, stand taller, and reclaim your strength because your life is yours to live fully, freely, unapologetically. If this reflection brought you a moment of peace or insight, please consider liking the video and subscribing to Purely Voiced. Your support helps this space grow and reach more hearts that need it.